ahead on and hit the like button. Also to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell all the way up top. Also, too, please like and share the video. Like and share the video. I also need you guys to do me another good solid and go and participate in the $5 challenge. That's all in my description that'll be down below after this video telling you on how to definitely be a part of that. Now, if you do not want to wait for that, you can also participate in the membership program that we have going on right now. It is going to be like this forever and a day. $2 a month, $1.99 to be considered a patriot on my YouTube channel, aka Joel Davis Media Network. Joel Davis Media Network. Also, you can contribute to my wife's GoFundMe. I will also start putting the GoFundMe up for Saving America. I'm going to try to put that up very soon so we can be able to help families and things of that nature as well. So, share this video, like and share this video. Let's go out here and get it, guys. You know, before I jump into this story, let's talk about the backstory here, because some of you might not have heard about this young boy because it hasn't got the proper traction that Dante Wright has got. But let's go and let's talk about it. So Adam Toledo, 13 years old, was out here 2 o'clock in the damn morning, hanging out with a 21-year-old named Ruben. I forgot Ruben's last name, but this Ruben character in him, what they said allegedly the young boy was shooting the gun out randomly in the area. Well, after that happened, all of a sudden they started getting chased by the cops. So this young boy had a gun in his hand, being chased by the cops, running like a wild man trying to get away. When the cops caught up to him, when he turned around, he had already dropped the gun. When you see in the video, or tossed it. But either way it goes, the officer shot him right there in the torso. Now the officer did what any officer do when they shoot somebody, call back up, trying to save the young man's life. Well, when it first got out, James Murphy, the assistant district attorney of Cook County of that area, had said that, okay, the young boy had a gun in his hand when the officer shot him. Well, when the video footage got released, it showed that he didn't have the gun in his hand. So, everybody outraged, oh, cop killer, whatever. But because of the pressure, because of the outrage, James Murphy now is put on leave. They still investigating the officer. And, oh yeah, by the way, the young man got a GoFundMe, and it ain't even hit, I don't even think it hit 1,000 yet, out of $5,000. But if you look at Dante Wright's GoFundMe, it's moving right along. It'll probably hit 900,000 probably by the end of the day today. Here, guys, this is how I feel about this situation, and I'll say it again. The officer was not at fault for shooting this young boy. It's tragic that this 13-year-old died. But you know that the officer was in the right when you got Don Lemonade and Como. Como even agreed that this young man was in the wrong. Yeah, it's shocking, ain't it? I got to pull that video up for y'all tonight. But yeah, even Como and Don Lemon said that he was in the wrong. Y'all know that's the first. They don't admit They always try to make the police look like the bad guy. So with that being said, why are we going after this uh, attorney to the point that he got to be put on leave? Okay, so he made a mistake and got misinformed, but everybody was misinformed that because the boy didn't have the gun in his hand, but he had the gun by him. So he had to have tossed that gun when he knew that officer was gaining on him. But how was the officer to know that? He seen the young man with a gun earlier. I guarantee you, if you look at the body cam from when they were running, it'll probably show that. But nobody's not looking at that. Look, that officer did not know what the hell he was getting into. He just seen guys shooting and acting crazy. I mean, was he supposed to take a chance to get shot himself? This little boy turned around. He knew the man, the little boy had a gun earlier. So when you see somebody turn around like that, you thinking they might shoot you. I keep telling everybody, this is a dangerous game for cops. For cops, man. This is not something that is easy for them. They going through things, man. And nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody act like cops just supposed to be superhuman. They'll have no drama, no nothing in their life. They're not perfect. These guys put their lives on the line every damn day. Their whole goal is to get home safe. But we done turn this whole cop thing to the point nobody wants to do any cop work. I'm telling you now, we're gonna be just like Jamaica, and then slowly we just gonna have robots policing. More dangerous to be a plumber. Shit, it's safer to be a plumber than a cop right now. Because if you're a cop right now, every time you turn around, somebody's gonna be always you. For instance, as a cop right now, somebody's got a weapon on you or drawn, and you shoot someone, and it's not a person of color. If it's a person of color, as they like to say, a black person, your career is over. Your career is done. It is done. Look at Derek Chauvin. Now look at what's going on with this young lady, uh, Kim Potter. Now, if she's gonna walk, I highly doubt it. She's probably gonna do some time. Probably not gonna do a lot of time, but she'll do some. She'll probably do like 2 years or something, maybe even a year. I'm telling you, man, it's just disturbing. It's disturbing to see that. Now, who I really feel like needs to be held accountable for little Adam's death is his parents or parents. You got a 13-year-old hanging out with a 21-year-old at that time of the night. He was known on the street as Little Homicide. You got a child that you raising, got a nickname called Little Homicide. If he's that out of control, you should have done something properly, like any parent's supposed to do, to get him out of your. If you had to turn him over to the system, something. Okay, thanks for all that information there, Jeffrey. I mean, I don't know what that's got to do with this broadcast, but thanks. I mean, all I'm saying is that if we're gonna hold an officer accountable for what happened to Adam Toledo, we need to take the mom accountable, his worthless dad, if he was supposed to be involved, everybody that was involved in raising this young man should be held accountable. That's good numbers, Jeffrey. I want you to look at how many uh since you're doing all this number stuff, you should look up how many black suspects been shot per by cops versus white suspects. You'll probably be shocked on those numbers too. The last time I checked, that white people get shot way more. But yeah, but still, and you're right. It may be dangerous, more dangerous to be a logger than a cop. But still, cops got dangers that they gotta face. I mean, look at what the climate is right now in the world today. I mean, it's not as safe as it used to be because people don't have no respect for the police no more. Used to be a time people scared of the police, man. Police tell you to do something, or they shot a police, you had people ending their lives. Now, people don't care. But again, thanks for the statistics. But yeah, I still need to be held accountable. The person that's supposed to be held accountable should be his people. You allow your child to be a hood rat. You allowed your child to get out of control. You cannot go up here and hold just the cop responsible. I tell you who else got held responsible for this young man's murder. That I know that he is really pissed at himself right now too. The Reuben character. Because anytime you do anything in a commission of a felony and someone gets killed, they put that on you. So now he's got that to deal with. Well, I tell y'all, man, this shit's real. You got to, when it comes to our kids, fathers being in these homes is most important. You just can't let your kid hang around anybody who sound cool. I mean, this is just real. This real talk. Because kids are easily influenced. Easily. That's why the nuclear family is important. If we had more fathers in the home, we'll be surprised. Oh, my bad. My bad. I was looking, bro. I was just talking. Yeah, you're right. It's like 1 to 2 or something like that. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the 1 to 2? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about the cop thing? Yeah. Well, about the cop thing about white people getting more shot out of than black people. I think it was in a recent report. I want to say last year, out of all the cops, um, based upon black and white, 250 black people were killed by the hands of a cop in a shooting, and white people was five. No, I see, I see you, Jeff. That's how it was. So again, like we always said, white people should be more up in arms than the black folks about cop brutality. But you don't see them do that because 9 out of 10, if you look at the situation, it's the same thing. People resisting arrest and not listening. Yeah, true. We know that the population are more white people than black, but what I'm trying to say is people have created this narrative that white cops or any cop is just going out here shooting black people for sport. It ain't even like that. If you look at the situations, Who is this guy? All right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't like no damn SJW in my fucking broadcast. Had to block him. He trying to be an SJW. I ain't got time for that. He talking about, well, you know, there's 5 times more people and there's 2 times black. Yeah, we already know what it is. We done said that. It's because of what people not listening. And I'm gonna say it again because I can't stand people all in my broadcast trying to talk to me when I'm trying to talk to me on a sidebar. The reason why it's so high in the black community with cops killing, because if you look at the stats, if you look at the videos, it's the same thing all the time. People don't listen. If you don't listen to the damn cop, you trying to run, you trying to resist arrest, you trying to go for the car and trying to grab a gun. Guess what's gonna happen? You gonna get caught up, man. You gonna get killed too. That's what nobody's not looking at. These SJWs don't want to. They want to go with the whole narrative. Well, uh, it's just because the color of their skin. No, it's not. You look at how we do things. Look at what Trevor Noah recently said. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I have to say this. Trevor Noah most recently released another video talking about black family got to have the talk, and he basically tried to play like talking about uh, put your hands all the way on the steering wheel and be polite and stuff like that. Look, that's not the talk. That's goddamn common sense. When you pulled over by the police officer, you supposed to do what the man say. Act normal, do what he say. If he tell you to get out the car, get out the car. If he want to be all aggressive, follow the commands. If he know he's got the wrong person, they gonna apologize. You got something that's a dick that won't. But at the end of the day, you gotta follow what these people say. I've been in these situations. I've been in where somebody thought I was a suspect and I had guns drawn on me when I was younger. Real talk. But I lived to see another day. Did it scare the shit out of me? Yeah. But did I went up here and start saying all cops are bastards? No. It was just a life lesson. I did what they asked. They asked me about stuff. They handcuffed me, put me to the side. We had a conversation, and they realized I wasn't who they were looking for. They realized I was squeaky clean. I wasn't that dude. I apologize. I was cool with it because I'm not a fucking damn pansy. I understand, and they got a job to do too. And that's our problem. We don't understand that they have a job to do. Only thing we understand is, oh, it's me. They did this to me. To me. And you know what's even more disturbing? All this damn SJW shit that's going on right now in our country. Nobody's even marching for the little 13-year-old boy anyway. It's sad. So I guess he's not only at fault, but he's not even worth the time to march for or to donate hardly to. But yet still, Dante Wright, black kid, did the same thing, resisting arrest from the police. Even though he got killed accidentally, he's got a whole city behind him. You know what that lets us know, guys? Our priorities, our ideology, everything about us is fucked up. And that's just facts. Why can't we treat everybody on the same scale? If we can say the 13-year-old is wrong for what happened to him, then we should be the same way about what's going on with the other young man as well. But hey, what do I know? Anyway, if y'all like what I'm putting out here, man, do me a favor. Go ahead on and subscribe to the channel. Also, too, do me a huge favor and join my YouTube channel. $2 a month. Show that support. Also, like and share this video. And get in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that the attorney, the assistant attorney, should be held accountable for not saying the little boy had the gun in his hand in the actual video when he first got shot? Or do you think that they should have just talked to the attorney on the side and let it slide? Also, too, why do you think, and that's another question, why do you think that Adam Toledo GoFundMe is barely at 1,000 or have not surpassed $5,000 yet, but Dante Wright GoFundMe is approaching 1 million real easy. I need for y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know how y'all think about that. Thank y'all for your time. I am out.